Long before the arrival of European ships, the land we now call America was already home to millions of people. From the icy north of Alaska to the warm jungles of Central America, countless tribes and civilizations thrived. The story of America did not begin with Columbus. It began thousands of years earlier with the first people who crossed from Asia into the Americas. Around 1500,000 years ago, during the last ice age, our humans crossed a frozen land bridge known as Beringia, connecting Siberia and Alaska. These were the first Americans, hunters, explorers, and survivors who spread across the continents, giving rise to Greek cultures like the Inca, Maya, and Aztec in the south, and powerful nations like the Iroquois and the Sioux in the north. In Central America, the Maya civilization built grand temples and advanced calendars. Through the west, the Aztecs ruled with mighty cities like Tenochtitlan, and the Andes. The Inca Empire constructed vast road networks across mountains. These civilizations proved that America was already a world of progress and complexity long before Europeans ever arrived. Then came the year of 1492, a date forever marked in history. Christopher Columbus, sailing under the Spanish flag, landed in the Caribbean. Though he believed he had found Asia, he had stumbled upon a new world that would change global history forever. Soon, waves of explorers followed, where Spanish, Portuguese, French, and English each sought wealth, power, and territory. The Spanish conquered much of South and Central America, building colonies on the ruins of native empires. The French explored Canada and the Mississippi River, and the English, seeking a new beginnings, established colonies along the eastern coast of North America, from Jamestown in 1607 to Plymouth Rock in 1620. But this expansion came at a terrible cost. Native peoples were dispersed and enslaved and wiped out by war and diseases. This account between towards broad exchange, but also tragedy. By 1700s, 13 British colonies stretched around the Atlantic. They were growing fast, driven by trade, agriculture, and dreams of freedom. Yet beneath the surface, tension built. Taxes rose and control from breeding angered colonists who began to ask, why should a distant king rule of us? In 1775, the colonies took a stand. The American Revolution had begun. Farmers became soldiers, and ordinary people fought for extraordinary ideas, which is liberty, equality, and independence. On July 4, 1776, they declared their freedom through the Declaration of Independence, written by Thomas Jefferson and signed by brave leaders including George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, and John Adams. It was the birth of a new nation, which is the new United States of America. Victory came in 1783, and with it, the task of building a nation. The U.S. Constitution was written, creating a government based on democracy and law. George Washington became the first president, a symbol of unity and leadership. But the young nation's journey was not easy. America expanded westward, often through wars and the displacement of Native Americans. It was a land of opportunity for some, but a land of pain for others. Through the 19th century, America grew stronger and larger. from the Atlantic to the Pacific, yet within it was divided, especially over slavery. This division erupted into the Civil War in 1861, a conflict that would decide the nation's future. When the war ended in 1865, slavery was abolished, and America took another step towards its ideas of freedom. In the centuries that followed, the United States transformed through industrialization, immigration, and innovation. From the invention of the airplane to landing on the moon, America became a symbol of power, culture, and hope. Yes, yet it still remains one of struggle, a nation constantly defining what freedom, justice, and equality mean. The origin of America is not just about experience or revolution, it's about people from the first tribes who walked the land to the millions who came seeking a new life.